Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're here in the Illithid colony beneath Moonrise Tower, continuing our exploration, learning the secrets of the Absolute and of Gortash and Ketheric. We've got just a little bit left to do here. We've got to head up to this area and rescue Zariel's asset from Moonrise Towers, and then we have to make our way down to confront Ketheric himself. So if we take a look at our journal here, we still have to find Maul. There was no sign of Maul in the tadpoling center of the Mind Flayer colony. She must have found a way back out of this accursed place. And then, for the Blade of Frontiers... I'm not sure about that quest. Regardless, let's move forward here.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation.
What do we have in here?
And you, my many hands.
Some more pods.
Brine pools.
That pod.
But empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Yeah, the brine pools, this is where I guess the tadpoles would be born, but they're transforming them and sending them out. She just said this is Mizora. So, no wonder she was desperate. She needed us to rescue herself. Very interesting. I would love to have Will here for this, but we can't exit at the moment. So let's just get her out of there.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
What have we here? Hold on. I need to relish the moment.
Go on and gloat. Bow to your pretend crowd. All done? Good. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Yeah, let's get Will free. That's what we care about. Free Will, or I let the cult infect you. I bet you'd make a loyal thrall. Let's get, so the DC's fairly high, but we're very good at intimidation here. We get a +8. Let's see what we roll. 15. That'll do it.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand. Fine, I'll play your game. But I amend the pact. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearers' fulfillment of related obligation. Now, open the pod.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 devices marked with illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command. To your authority.
Examine the device on the left.
The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate.
Examine the device on the right.
The button symbol means nothing to you.
Well, the one on the left is annihilate, so the one on the right must be release. If we destroy her, he would be free of the pact, but he would lose his powers, and he would probably be stuck as a devil. She is lawful. She's agreed to the terms. I guess we have to let her out.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months until he's free? You little rat.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
A full half year? You've got to be kidding.
dead serious. Don't let the smile fool you. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
I have a feeling she would have warped out if we attacked her anyway. I think the story requires her to be around even after we've secured her agreement. So probably we'll head back to camp and talk to Will, and he'll have an interesting story to tell us. In the meantime, we have other things to do. What's this up here? Oh, this is another path. All right, well, we've secured Will's freedom. There's nothing else left to do here but make our way down to face Ketheric and his abominable tentacle and see whether or not we can defeat them. So let's go do that, right? From here we go south. We'll make one more little stop at the restoration device for safety's sake, probably do a quick save, and then we'll take this down and confront the undead lord, the general of Shar, the general of Selûne, and then Shar, and now the Absolute. He's got to die. Okay, here we go. All aboard?
Descend.
Descend we shall. All right, here we go.
Someone else's tadpole's squirming around a lot more than usual. It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
I doubt he can be ambushed. Scripted or not, he must be alert. Let's just open the door and see what lies beyond.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Enter.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time. And you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow. The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Ball!
Damn. So these are the three chosen. And this is the Elder Brain.
The Testament of Myrkul!
It's wearing the crown that was mentioned.
One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence, enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Incredible.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Okay. Wow. Amazing. I want to take a moment here to talk about about lore a little bit. Let me just go into turn order for a second to make sure nothing happens while I'm not prepared. So last time I was talking about the Dead 3 that we saw in the scroll that that Tava found, and I got something wrong. I called Bane the Lord of Tyranny. That's not exactly right. Bane is the Lord of Darkness. Bale is the Lord of Murder, and Myrkul is the Lord of Bones. So the three of them have different portfolios. I'm looking at some lore here on a separate screen, but it's very detailed and it's not quite clear exactly what's going on. Anyway, I can't remember who the Lord of Tyranny is, but I sometimes get the gods confused. Anyway, those three are the three that took over from the previous god of death. Here we go. Yes. Jurgle. Jurgle was the previous Lord of Death. Bane emerged as the winner and took on the divine portfolios of hatred, strife, and tyranny. Oh, I was right. Okay. But I thought he was separate from the three. All right, so Bane is hatred, strife, and tyranny. Myrkul reigns over the dead, and Bale was left with dominion over death and murder. Right, so I was kind of correct. So hatred, strife, tyranny for Bane. Myrkul is the dead, and Bale is death and murder. So they kind of split up Jurgle's portfolio into three. But Bane is hatred and tyranny, Myrkul is the dead, reign over the dead, and Bale is death and murder. Anyway, it seems like the three chosen are worshippers of the three gods, and they're using the Elder Brain, which they've crowned and enslaved, to usurp the idea of the grand design and take over that way. Now, if I take a look at Ketheric Thorm, he's still hurt from our last fight with him. Does he have alert, or can he be surprised and ambushed? He doesn't seem to have alert. I think probably it's going to force us into a cutscene where he talks to us. Ketheric is immune against all damage while he has the Night Song imprisoned. Okay, so we have to free her again. Where would she be in here? We might need to sneak around and find her. But at the moment... Okay, she's over here. Alright, so can we sneak past his... He's got a mind flare over here. Can we sneak past them and get to her and free her? Or not, is the question. Let's have the whole group sneak up if we can. And let's see. Looks like we need to get over here first. But sneaking past him is going to be tough. He's got this guy watching this path. And it looks like there's some folks over here watching this path. Our best bet, it looks like, is going to be to try to jump up here and move around this way. Past them, down, up, behind, and over. We can try it. Our best bet might to be have somebody go invisible and go solo, but then they'd be exposed. There's also something that's changing the view over here. I guess that's Ketheric himself. So how are we going to do this? I'm not sure. We could Misty Step, maybe, or Dimension Door. Actually, this might be a really good use of Dimension Door. Dimension Door has a huge range. Let me see if I have a scroll of it somewhere. And I don't know how it works in the game, but in the... I don't have a scroll of Dimension Door. Damn it. In D&D, it's 500 meters, so it's very far. Alright, let's see if we can get somebody over here. Our stealthiest person... Well, if Shadowheart casts... we're out of actions, so let's go through another turn here. If Shadowheart's cast Pass Without Trace, we may have a shot here. Not in direct sunlight. Let's make sure Tava's passive is off. It is. Okay, so nobody's emitting light. But this is all bright light. So, if we get into... I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think it matters if we're stealthing. The only thing that matters is if we're in their range of vision. So, who do we want to start with? Probably we'll start with Karlach here, because I think we're not going to be able to stealth all the way. I think we're going to have to fight at some point. It's just a matter of how and when it kicks off. She can get up to here. And is she still hiding? She is. Okay. But she's in plain sight, so if he takes a look at her, he's gonna see her. Let's end turn there and get the rest of them up there with her. If we can. Oh, well. Yeah, you I don't really care about.
Let's not get caught off guard.
We need to make room for the others. And avoid getting spotted.
Can't afford to stay idle. Right, better get to it.
We'll creep her forward just a skosh to make space for Astarion. Target is too far. Too high? Yikes. Do we have any way to get him up there? I mean, I guess I could have him Misty Step. I don't think we have a... Do we have a potion of jumping? I think I gave him a bunch of those. Vaulting? Actually, I think it's called vaulting. Yeah. Let's have him drink one of these. That's a bonus action for him. And now we'll have him jump up here. Oh, he needs a bonus action to do it. Damn it. I can't jump with an action, huh? Okay. Let's leave him there. Let's let one world turn occur and see if we get caught. Depending on what Ketheric does, we might get noticed. Okay. A little pathway here has opened up. Shadowheart's right in the edge of whatever it is. Whatever's causing this vision cone, so she might get caught. Let's go to Tava. and just move very carefully over here. See if we can get to here without getting noticed. It looks like we can't. I wonder if she can just jump straight here without getting noticed. Okay, it seems like she can. Did that jump unhide her? No, she's still hiding. Okay. Let's move further. Let's move as far as we can. She does have an action, so let's not end her turn just yet. Let's see about moving everybody else, too. Karlach is next.
It's good to be alive.
Let's have her jump to see if we can avoid being spotted here. And have her creep up next to Tava. Okay, that's good. She's still hiding, right? Yep, okay. Now we come over to Shadowheart. This is the riskiest one. Let's have her jump like this. She managed to avoid getting noticed. All right, good. Let's bring her up with the others. This is good. Even if the fight kicks off, we're getting really good positioning here. We're not down here. We're on the high ground. We're behind these things over here. What are these, actually? Necromites? Easily killed. Okay. Let's swap over to Astarion. Let's have him do a jump. Where can he get without... let's get him to there. Okay, very nice. Move him up. I think this is a good start. I'd love to free her without being noticed and then attack him. Because he's invulnerable while she's not free, so we can't get anything out of ambushing him. But if we can unload and take him out before he can do anything by freeing her first, that would be amazing. Let's end turns here. Let's just get this thing somewhere way out of sight. Let's see what happens. I think we're far enough to the rear that he, even if he moves, won't see us. Okay, we're back in action. Now, is there a path that we can take? Yeah, unless we go invisible, I don't think so. We might, theoretically, like if we kill this one, these three might not notice. I'm not sure how that's going to work. But let's, so I don't think we have a path to get her free without anyone noticing while these four are alive. We couldn't come through this side because this guy and Ketheric are keeping too close of a watch. If we jump down here, Astarion might, with the spell, be able to get to there, maybe, and then free her. I guess it's worth a try. Let's move with Astarion first. Let's send him over here. And then we'll creep over behind these guys. And where would we need to get to? To jump to there? I don't think we can come down to the ground, but maybe we can do a series of jumps. Let's get Astarion right here. Let's move the others. So, like, Karlach can come to here. They'll be ready to take these guys out if they need to. I don't think they're going to turn around. They're, like, all facing the same way. But let's move over here to make room. Let's get Shadowheart. Who's in front? Tava? Let's get Tava.
Keeping my head down.
This is going well so far, but getting spotted will just wreck the whole thing. Because we won't get the ambush, and they won't be surprised. So it's a kind of a gamble to see if we can maneuver correctly and safely in a way that lets us do what we want to do. We know from previous experience we can dash here without breaking stealth. She's still hiding. Let's move her up with the others. And then again, we're going to gamble here. We're going to end turn and hope that none of these guys turns around. Somebody's on the move, Ketheric, but he didn't spot us. All right. So now comes the question. Can Astarion jump far enough to... Where can he jump to? Can he jump? I guess he could jump from maybe from here to there. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. I think he might be able to do it. He was doing it from up above for a second. I gotta get just the right location here. I need him to be in their vision for as little as possible. Is this, yeah, this is bright light, so if he comes there, he's definitely gonna get seen. Let me come right over to the edge of their vision with him. He shouldn't get seen there, I don't think. And then we can try to jump. Is he moving to do that? I don't think he is. I think he jumped straight from there. It's dangerous, but I think it's worth trying. That's amazing.
There you are,
oh,
as predicted.
He got seen. Okay.
What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny.
I still think that was worth a shot.
But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
So yeah, because we stepped foot on that central platform, it caused a scripted event to happen. Even though I think, if we're being fair, I should have been hidden there. He's talking to Astarion instead of Tava, which sucks, but it turns out it's Astarion who's talking, so we have to act in character for him. Yeah, I know my destiny. He's waiting in Baldur's Gate, and you're standing in my way, old man.
Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Surprise, surprise. You're planning on betraying your allies?
Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Myrkul's glory.
All right, here we go.
This is pointless. Ketheric is invincible so long as Nightsong's rotting in his cage.
All right. Nightsong is trapped in Ketheric's soul cage, but she can be freed from it by using the help action on her. Okay. Since he's the only one who got caught, we do have an opportunity here to attack with advantage. I think... Let's see. I don't think it really matters who we do this with. So let's have... who should we have open up? Probably...
Ready. Unseen.
Probably her. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter who kills these necromites.
Wanna dance?
Yeah, let's have Karlach start here.
Eat it.
That puts her in initiative order. She didn't get the kill for Bloodlust, but that's fine. Let's have her go after this one. There's her second action. Oh, actually, she gets 2 whole actions here. Interesting. Okay. We don't have a grapple or a way to... He's invulnerable to damage, but that doesn't mean he can't be stopped by some sort of spell. So maybe we have Shadowheart try to banish him or something for a turn, or command him to grovel. Something so that he doesn't act. In the meantime, I definitely think we want to be raging here. But before we do their turns, let's get the others involved. Let's get Tava over here with her sneak attack.
I'll strike you down.
Okay, so that used her action. That's fine. Let's have her jump down, I think, and engage Thorm. That's what she can do. And then I think we want to try to disable him somehow with Shadowheart. I don't know exactly how. What can we do that can stop him from acting? I mean, a command might work. Can we halt him? 20% chance. What about something higher? Like a banish. 0% high defense. I gotta look at all her spells here. Flame Strike, Mass Cure Wounds, Banishment, 5% chance on Ketheric Thorm. What else do we have that could slow him down? We could put some difficult terrain in there. Dominate person. Target must be a humanoid. Polymorph him. Cannot be polymorphed. It's got a lot of defenses. What else do we have? Fear. Target is blocked. Silence might be good, actually. Silence would stop him from smiting Tava. That actually might be a really good choice here. I'm not sure. Still thinking. What about cleric stuff? What else does she have? So silence is an option. Command an undead to halt. Or normal halt. Can't target the undead. So, okay, so her special ability to command the undead has a 20% chance, so 1 in 5. That's not great. So difficult terrain would be good to slow him down. Maybe silence is our best bet here. I think silencing him to stop him from smiting Tava, probably our best choice. The two of them are silenced. I think that's a good choice for her. And she gets a turn here. All right, now, Astarion, I know what I need you to do. I need you to get over and free her. So let's use your bonus action to do that. And then let's use the help action. So all that positioning was good. Let's help the Night Song. That is definitely the best use of your ability. And then let's give some bardic inspiration to Tava since we can see her.
This way.
Oh, probably can't reach her because she can't hear you. Or how does this work? You can give bardic inspiration to Aelin. I don't think that's great. We've got a bunch of intellect devourers down here and the mind flayer to deal with, so I guess we'll just get behind her for now. Everything's in bright light, so there's no shadows to hide in. I guess we can get to... Yeah, we can't quite get to the shadow. So we're gonna have to end his turn here. Let's just get behind Aelin for now.
Let's cover the fire, baby.
Okay, Karlach is up. We have her bonus action, so let's get over here and work on him. Absolutely. I think we throw up a branding... Do we throw up a branding smite? I don't think so. I think we just go to town on him and then... Well, we could rage... No, that's a bonus action. If we rage... That's our bonus action. All right, let's rage. Oh, I should have done that because now I can't jump. God damn it. I forgot. That was a mistake. All right, we've done very well so far. We just made one mistake there. We forgot we can't jump without our bonus action. So, I mean, we've got 4 shots. Let's send some stuff his way. I don't have a bonus action to use an oil. And any of these arrows will hit her. What is this gonna do? Piercing shot? Gaping wounds? Bleeding? Sure, why not? Critical hit. I love it. Actually, let's go ahead. We can't move. We're gonna be shooting him, so let's brace. And take 3 more shots at him. Low chance to hit, but that's okay. A miss. A hit for 9. And another miss. Okay. Not terrible. I wish I jumped instead.
Can't even catch my breath.
Tava's up. She can use an oath charge. No, she can't. She can't lay on hands, but she can't... Okay, these are spells as well. I guess she can't do that because she doesn't have a bonus action. She's out of her action as well anyway, so we have to end turn there. We will take the opportunity attack. Critical hit. Even though we're silenced, let's definitely Divine Smite 3 on critical hit. That kills him. Amazing.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
So now the real fight starts, right? The big tentacle beast?
Myrkul, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Here we go.
Shit.
Understatement of the year. I guess we're fighting the vestige of the dead god here. And we've got the intellect devours and the mind flayer to fight as well. So this is dangerous.
Now you wear a face to match your soul.
All right, so these guys are gonna have to deal with this. Oh, they're stunned. That's not good. Okay, all right. Well, things just lit up here. What do we do? What do we do? Let's take a look at Apostle of Myrkul, Visage of the Dead God. Lots of high abilities, although we did drain his strength a little bit. He's currently silenced. Myrkul's presence. The Apostle exudes the God of Death's unholy will, and bone chills are all nearby creatures. That means we cannot regain hit points. All right, good to know. So we shouldn't bother drinking potions or healing Tava until she gets out of his presence. Immune to thunder, resistant to necrotic and cold, immune to poison. Consume the Faithful, can use a reaction to consume a sacrificial necromite and gain Reaper's Reward. I think we've taken out the necromites. Dark Vision, Defense, Divine Health, Extra Attack, Fey Ancestry, Immutable Form, Improved Divine Smite. All right. So yeah, Tava's in trouble. Oh boy. How many hit points has he got? 245? All right, well, we need to damage it fast. So what do we want to do here? For level 5, we do have Flame Strike. That's a lot of fire and radiant damage, which it is not immune to. So this is a good option to open up with. Daylight, I don't think helps us against him. Mass Cure Wounds is not going to do much as long as Tava... Let's make sure she's in the... Yeah, she is bone chilled and cannot regain hit points. Fair enough. What I need to do is make him vulnerable. I don't know... so we can't do that until Tava's turn. The Mind Flayer's going next. Poor Astarion is stunned over there, but he's going to have to deal with it. What do we do here? A Guardian of Faith could be really good here. That's going to do 60 hit points of damage. And it could help deal with these little trash mobs as well. But I think a Flame Strike is a better choice, because we can take them out and do quite a lot of damage to Myrkul here. I need to make sure he gets hit by this and Tava doesn't. I think this is the best use of her level 5 spell slot, so let's do this for Shadowheart's turn. Okay, so that got killed. That's down to 4. He took 41 points of damage. That's a good thing. I definitely think we need to use our bonus action here. I don't think we can heal Astarion from this range. No, we can't. And we cannot heal Tava because she's in that radius. So I think our only bonus action of use here, aside from perhaps a potion, what do we have? Potion of Angelic Slumber. Greater Healing Potion she doesn't need. Yeah, I think we get a spiritual weapon over here and try to add some action economy. Maybe it can take out this Intellect Devourer, or maybe put some damage on the Aspect. Okay, that is Shadowheart's turn. I don't know why the Mind Flayer didn't go, but it seems our spiritual weapon gets to. Let's just... I don't think we're going to hit this guy. And I'd rather deal with the action economy for the Intellect Devourer. Let's just take this out. Okay. And then I think we stay where we are with it. Brings us back to the top of the order. Unfortunately, Karlach is frightened, which makes her immobile. I kind of wish her rage had some sort of feature that let her not be frightened. But she doesn't, so we can't get over there. We don't need Unrelenting Ferocity. We're gonna have to... We have disadvantage on attacks because we're frightened. There's nothing I can do about that, right? What does she have for bonus actions? End Rage, Elixir, Oil of Bane. Baning the Myrkul thing, if we hit, we only get 2 attacks, but that might be worth doing. Minus D4 to penalty to melee damage. Got a bunch of elixirs. He doesn't have fire resistance. So... I guess Bane... Bane would be worth trying, maybe? Or maybe the Oil of Diminution? I think Bane is better, because it's whatever he does. Whereas this is just his melee attacks, and... I guess he does have that big-ass scythe. Disadvantage on strength checks and saves. -1 penalty to damage. I think we use Oil of Bane here as our bonus action. And then we take 2 shots. And hope we hit. Very low chance to hit, but I don't see another choice for her at the moment. Yeah, 2 misses. That sucks.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Alright, Tava's here. What can we do? Can we put Perilous Stakes on it? We can try. This will be our bonus action. We got it, so it's vulnerable to all damage. Alright, that's a good use. I think we just attack it, right? And hope we hit. We have no way to get advantage, so we just have to hope the 65% chance hits on one. That's a miss. Second hit. Okay. Let's throw our biggest Divine Smite on. And look at that. 75 damage. No, 80 damage. Because it was it was at 204, right? That's what that Perilous Stakes does. It makes it vulnerable to everything. So even though we didn't crit, it's like we crit. Now, we probably go unconscious, maybe get killed here, unfortunately. Our only way out of that would be to run away far enough that somebody could heal us, but to get out of range, we take an opportunity attack, so it's not worth doing. We have no action or bonus action. We have nothing we can do. Movement's not going to help us. I think we stay inside the silence and hope that it stops him from casting some crazy spell and end turn. Let's see what he does. Okay. That seems like a bad turn. Then it attacked the spiritual weapon. Knocked her down and knocked her unconscious, I think. Or who was making death saves? Tav is at 10. Oh, the mace. The mace healed her as soon as she went down to 0. That's kind of amazing, actually. All right. Now we're back to Shadowheart. Our spiritual weapon died, but it served as a distraction for the Apostle, which is amazing. We need to put damage into it while it's vulnerable. So anything we can do that has guaranteed damage is amazing here. So what do we have? We're unlikely to banish it. What do we have that does damage? We can summon another spiritual weapon. We could throw a radiant. We could throw a guardian over here. Sorry, a guardian of faith. A guardian of faith, 6 attacks nearby enemies. Every time it deals damage, the guardian loses an equal amount of hit points. Guardian of faith could be good. We have a bunch of scrolls too that I should look at. We just need to put damage into it. Spiritual weapon couldn't hurt. So I'm thinking Guardian of Faith is a good choice. Alternatively, what scrolls do we have here? Let's take a look. Blight. Do we have the range for this? We could jump over there and blight it. A good damage roll? Oh no, it's immune to necrotic, isn't it? Still has poison immunity. Where's necrotic? It has thunder immunity and poison immunity. Doesn't say anything about necrotic, but we want to use something that it's vulnerable to, like radiant damage. All right, so Blight's out, I think. Chromatic Orb is thunder. Cloud Kill is poison. It's immune. What else do we have? Fireball could be good. This could be a really good use for Fireball. It's only one enemy, so maybe not, but that's something to think about. Lightning Bolt could be really good here. Can we line up a... Can we get a Lightning Bolt? We have 2 scrolls of that. Acid. Shatter. Telekinesis. Wall of Fire. Witch Bolt. So I'm thinking Lightning Bolt could be good. Let me just double check. Yeah, it has Lightning Vulnerability. I think this is our best bet from here. Let's throw a Lightning Bolt at it. Target is blocked. Wait, is it? How far does this go? Can we hit this thing? It's hard to tell when he's targeted. There we go. When he's highlighted, he's targeted. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what a lightning bolt does to him. 56 lightning damage. Amazing. All right, bonus action. We could throw a healing word at Tava now, I think. Does she have... She doesn't have his presence thing. So healing word might be good, or we could throw... No, we can't throw. We could bring out another spiritual weapon. It might distract him again. I think that's better than anything we could get out of healing word. So I am going to put another... let's throw a maul out here. Let's just double check his stuff. Yeah, he's vulnerable to everything. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go with the Great Axe. Let's throw it out there. It could distract him. It could make him burn another attack on that. His attacks seem to have some sort of area effect because it blasted her backwards. But that's a good turn from Shadowheart. Mind Flayer's going to do something really bad. Oh, he tried to dominate Aelin? Wow. All right. We have our action back here. We can regain hit points with a bonus action here. Yeah, let's bite the Mind Flayer. Okay. And we can silence it, I think. Oh no, we just use our bonus action. Can we sneak attack it? We can. Let's go for this. 31 damage. Very nice. Good job of starring. You and Aelin hold your own over there. Good turn for her. Okay, who's up? Karlach? You gotta leap over here, girl, and get some attacks in. Yeah. Let's do it. Now, why is this... Oh, because we're using Great Weapon Master. That we gotta turn off so that we get our full chance to hit here. Yeah, 70% chance. Reckless. 26 plus 6. 32 plus 6. Amazing. Tava. I think you come up and try and hit him. Yeah. If you hit him and smite, you can kill him.
Let's get this over with.
Luck of the Far Realms. Crit, baby, crit! Ha-ha! Amazing. Defeated the fragment of a god. Talk about powerful adventurers.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
The villain is the rats! Together, we have crushed him, brain and body. Now, we pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed! You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Amazing.
Hadn't expected that. Oh, Gortash.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
What a cool fight. Amazing. I can't remember why Karlach knows Gortash. I can't remember that at all. So, yeah, I will go ahead and loot Ketheric Thorm here. With Tava, who's in kind of a rough place. Can she lay on hands inside the silence spell? Actually, let's just have Shadowheart drop concentration on it. And, you know what, let's actually take a short rest, too.
I'll feel that one later.
And then let's heal ourselves up a little bit more. Nice. All right.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it. And these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
We've got a lot of interesting questions for her. I would love to ask all of this, but how is it you're able to leave the astral prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
Ketheric transformed during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the Dead Three.
Chosen of the Dead Three. Elaborate.
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The Tyrant, the Assassin, and the Necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
I came here looking for a cure. Still haven't found one.
Perhaps not a cure, but you found the source of your infection and the reason for its abnormality. The crown atop the Elder Brain. Its markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
There's a lot of questions too about. What was I just going to say? I had a question about the weapon. Remember, Gortash was ordering, or telling, or instructing Ketheric to get the weapon and bring it to the city. That we still don't know what that was, because the crown is the Netherese relic controlling the Elder Brain. What is the weapon they're talking about? Are they talking about the astral prism? I guess they are, but I'm not entirely sure. What hope do we have if the gods themselves are? She wouldn't say this. She just defeated the avatar. She just defeated the avatar of a god. I didn't quite realize during the fight that that was Ketheric transformed. I thought it was an actual like piece of the god itself, but that actually makes more sense. What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Okay. Guys, amazing stuff. I'm going to take a break here. When we come back, we have probably some people to speak to, and then a portal to the surface to take, and on to Act 3. That's going to be it for this time. What an amazing episode. The final fight with Ketheric turned out to be just as epic and cinematic and cool as I'd hoped. I feel like we handled that fight very well. I know there was a long, like, 15-minute stealth section at the beginning, but I feel like that positioning is what let us handle this battle so well. Because on the very first turn, Astarion was able to free Malin and end the invulnerability. I feel like I tactically handled that fight pretty dang well. I'm pretty pleased with how that went. Anyway, amazing story, amazing fight, fitting end to a very long Act 2. Next time, looting and on to Act 3. Hope to see you there. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.